Welcome back students in my new tutorial for HTML. Today I'll be teaching you how to change the appearance of text that is called font style tags. Just to save the time, I have already typed some coding for you. So this is simple or you are knowing about this coding. HTML you know very well. Head here I have given using font style tags. Then body BG color I have given pink. Then text color I have given blue. Then here I have used h1 align is equal to center. Although I could use center tag also, many ways are there. I can also use p align is equal to center, that also I have taught you in my last program. So here I have written program showing the way to change appearance of text, and then my this container tag h1 is closed, then body and html. And I have explained last time that it is always the best practice to do your program in steps. Like I have done this coding. So firstly I'll save it, and then after saving this I'll just go to my folder where I have saved my work. So I have saved in my students folder in ninth using font style tags. This is, and I'll click it. So till now whatever the coding I have done, it is appearing in front of you. Now I have to use different styles which can change the appearance of my text. So I'll keep open it, I'll not close it. I'll just go to my coding. In my taskbar it is. I'll just open this. So here I have closed this. Now I want to use bold. In your MS Word you have used the bold option. So what I'll do, it's very simple. Just in angle brackets you can write B. Then here I can write any text. I am using bold option. Just to save space also, I'll close this tag here only. Once I have used it, what I'll do, I'll I'll click on file and save, minimize, go back, and function key F5. Here you could see the difference. Here I have used the bold option. Just to show the difference, again I'll write here. Here I'll write here, I am not using bold option. I'll click on file and save. Now I'll go back. I'll press F5. You could see here it is bold, and the next this one is not bold. I hope the difference is very much clear to you. Now after this I want to use italics. Simple I for italics. Then here I am using simple that thing only. I'll write I am using italic option. Then I'll close this. Now this is also container tag, like B is been started here the same way it is closed here. Click on file and save. This is always the best option. Step by step we should do the coding. Then F5. You could see here the difference, bold, simple. I'm using italic option. You could see here it's leaning in forward position. So if I want to make this text in the next line, what I should do, I can use here BR. Everywhere here I'll use BR. Click on save. F5. So you could see the difference. Now the third option which is left is underline. So for underline you can put U and then any text I can write. Underline option. That means I'm using underline tag. Again it is a container tag. I'll just close this. This is the basic coding. Okay, you could pause it here, your video, if you want to note it down, and then I'll click on file and save, and then I'll press F5. You could see here underline option, this one. Just to zoom it, you could see here bold, simple, italic and underline. You can use all three options either separate, either at one go. Also you could use all three. I'll give you the example. Suppose here I am using I'll just zoom it so that it becomes easier for you to see. Using all three all three tags or options, same thing. Then bold, italic. I've forgotten to close, so I'll just close this. Underline. So once I've done this, you know what I should do. File, save, go back, F5. Just see here. Here I have used bold also. Here bold is also there, italic is also there, and underline option is also there. So I hope this all these three options, bold, italic and underline, is clear to you. Now in the same program I want to teach you about one more tag, typewriter. What this typewriter is doing, actually this tag displays the enclosed text in typewriter font. Typewriter font is a kind of a font. In earlier days when computers were not there, only typewriters were used. So just to give that kind of a look, we can use typewriter font, and for that I can use tt tag. I am using typewriter font. So I'll save it. So I'll open this program. So just see here, this one is typewriter style font. Okay, so once it is clear to you, now the next next of the tag is strike. Firstly I'll show you, then I'll explain. For writing the strike, either I can put S or strike. Suppose strike. Suppose I'll write here no smoking, and then S strike. If I'll run this, you could see here the difference. This is the effect of strike tag. I hope by seeing the tag and seeing the result, I hope it is clear what the strike is doing. This is the strike tag. Either you could use strike, or either you can directly put S. What I'll do, I'll just delete strike, let it be S only. File, save. So just see, nothing is changed. Only what I'll do, I'll put BR here. So this is clear to you. I can use bold and italics also in this no smoking. So that is already clear to you. Now, after the strike tag, superscript and subscript. I hope you might be remembering when you were doing MS Word. Superscript. I have given you the example of Superman, superscript. Subscript, submarine. That means like if you are writing a scare, that means power. If you have to give, in that case you have to use superscript. Just to do that, here I have to write suppose a square plus b square. So how to write? I have to write here suppose a sup, and then I'll write here 2 and then bracket close. Okay, and now I'll save it, as it is always my habit to save. Check it. You could see here A2. Only what I'll do, I'll put BR just to put it down. So here you could see here 2. I'll zoom it. You could see here this 2. It has happened due to the use of superscript. Example of Superman. That means this text, selected text under SUP will go up from the baseline. The same case is with subscript. Now I'll use subscript. So suppose I have to write CO2, a chemical formula. So how to go with? Again I'll write here BR. Suppose I have to write O and on the base I have to write 2. So how I could go ahead? Suppose I'll write here O and then SUB. Then I have to write here 2 and then again SUB. I'll save it, and then as I have closed it, I'll again open. So you could see here this 2 is coming at the bottom, going below the base. So I hope subscript and superscript is been clear to you. So today you have learned different font style tags, bold, italic, underline. Then further you have learned how to use typewriter. Then you also learned how to use strike, subscript and superscript. So if you have the books, you can just try, or if you don't have the books, already I have taught you the way. I've taught you the way how to go ahead, but if you have the books, you can just go with the example. It is on page number 29, 29 and 30 from your hyperlink books. So I'll finish my tutorial here only. I just close it.